Chapter 2, Mishnah 6. In the previous three Mishnahs, we learned how the various levels of Tuma affect other foods of Chulin, Teruma, and Kodesh. The Mishnah now teaches how these various levels of Tuma affect liquids and contrasts them with how they affect foods. A sheni of Chulin makes the liquid of Chulin Tameh and able to transmit Tuma to other Chulin. In other words, it makes the liquid a Rishon. And it disqualifies foods of Teruma, making them a Shalishi. The Mishnah now teaches how a Shalishi affects liquids and contrasts it with how it affects foods. The law for a shlishi of teruma is very complicated, and it depends to some extent on what kind of shlishi it is. A shlishi of teruma makes the liquid of kodesh tameh and able to transmit tuma to other kodesh foods, i.e., it makes the liquid a rishon in regard to kodesh, but it only disqualifies kodesh foods, making them revi'i. However, a shlishi of teruma does not always make kodesh food tameh as a revi'i. It depends on what kind of shlishi it is. This is true only in a case where the shlishi of teruma was made to the Torah standards of Kodesh. Since the teruma was guarded like Kodesh, it is treated like Kodesh. Thus, when it becomes tameh as a shlishi, it makes the Kodesh food it touches a revi'i. But if the shlishi of teruma was made only to the Torah standards of ordinary teruma, that is, it was guarded the way ordinary teruma is guarded and not at the higher standard of Kodesh, the shlishi of teruma makes the Kodesh it touches tameh at a much higher level. The shlishi of teruma transmits tuma to two kodesh foods, making the first sheni and the one that touches that one a shlishi, and it disqualifies one more kodesh food, making it a revi'i. That is, the shlishi of ordinary teruma is treated as a rishon in regard to kodesh food. It therefore makes the kodesh food it touches a sheni, and that piece makes the next piece of kodesh a shlishi, and the shlishi makes a third piece of kodesh a revi'i. The reason for this is as follows. The rabbis considered the teruma standard of protecting food from tuma insufficient with respect to kodesh. For this reason, the rabbis decreed that when teruma touches a sheni, we treat the sheni in regard to kodesh as if it were a sheretz, an avatuma, and the teruma that touched it becomes a rishon from it in regard to kodesh.